Okay, I should. Okay. I can talk now, Willies. Hello. I also forgot to put in trigger fire. We're a bit of a mess at the moment. You see, I'm not. I don't typically use my yard. That's all. Hello, everybody. Well, welcome. Welcome to the yard sale. Everything must go. I was digging through. I was digging through my goodies. I was digging through my pockets. Today I was doing some spring cleaning. You know, my first spring since I've been out of the bunker, or at least uh, in the bunker of my own volition. It means I've been able to go outside a little more, you know. And I realized maybe it's a good time to get rid of some old garbage, you know, some things I don't need anymore. So one of you has already redeemed buy something at the yard sale. For a mere 50 pocket change, you can buy any of the various goodies that I'm selling to you today. So let me show you our first item on offer, which has already been purchased. A credit card. I don't know whose this is. I don't know if it actually still works. I don't know if it's still activated. If they were smart, they probably wouldn't have it activated because it has been stolen, of course. But Drake, congratulations. You are now the proud owner of some random credit card. Congratulations. How do you feel? How do you feel, Drake? Drake is baffled by the prospect. Let's go to our next item. Next on offer is this electric Dorito. I do not know. This item appeared Mono wants this. Mono wants the wants the electric Dorito badly. Mono is very into the electric Dorito. No problem, Mono. You can have it. I'm unsure if it has radioactive properties or not. It is probably it is probably not good for my health that it was in my little pockets forever. So there you go, Mono. You can have it. Next on offer, we have a spork. There's nothing else about it. it's a it's a spork. Like no, this is just a plastic spork. You eat soup with it? Yeah, you could also eat other food with it too. Pretty cool. Does buy stuff have a cooldown? Yeah, it's got like a 1-2 minute cooldown on it. Just so that we don't immediately go and why are you spraying me? It's not even that hot out today. Just so we don't blow through all of the items immediately. I mean, everything must go, but let's get some art to it. Springtime for water fights. Okay. Let me Where the fuck is the... Sorry, I'm trying to... Oh, Nyx wants the spork. Spork for Nyx. How lovely. Love it. Absolutely wonderful. Let's see, do we have our game source here? 1 second. Nyx, congratulations. You're now the proud owner of a spork. How do you feel? I'm sure you're elated beyond elated.
Fill your tank, get in step, check your tires, and go get tabs.
Where the fuck is the... Where the fuck? Fine, okay, we're... Dude, I feel like I'm listening to like a Johnny Test episode.
Good morning, Mr. Baldini.
Why the fuck is the game already happening?
I know, but it's a bigger day. How would you and a Pepper like to take some zoo chow over there before they open?
Alright.
We ever, Mr. Baldini.
Lee M. Carhold.
Wonderful.
Man, this looks
Here
awful.
you go. Now you make sure that you give it to Outback Al.
I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing.
Don't worry.
Why is the game already
Always count
started?
on me.
Good luck, Putt-Putt.
1 second, I need to fucking tab out of the game. So I can get, Christ, okay. Next on offer is an empty can of compressed air. Or not empty, but it's like halfway used. If anyone would like a halfway used can of compressed air, now is your time. But in the meantime, Putt-Putt.
Hiya, Putt-Putt. Did you deliver the zoo chow to Outback Al?
Not yet, but I will, Mr. Baldini.
Welcome to Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo. Oh my... Alright, let's go. The Cartown Zoo, baby. Here we go. We're going to the Cartown Zoo. Hi, Tav. Good to see you. Gotta go give...
Wow, the Cartown Zoo.
Wow.
This looks great.
Does it?
Too bad the zoo gate is locked. Hello, Outback Al? It's me, Putt-Putt.
Wow.
I'm here to deliver some zoo chow.
The fuck is he saying? Was that supposed to be intelligible?
Is this ever gonna be fun? Hi, Outback Al. I brought you some zoo chow.
Thank you, matey. You know, I'm glad you showed up. It's been quite a morning, all right. What with the zoo opening today, I've so much to fix. Bridges, boats, the works.
Why didn't he
But
fix
the
this
worst
beforehand?
Is that some of the baby animals are missing. Can't find them
Oh, the
anywhere.
baby animals are missing.
Hey!
Dude, how the fuck are you allowed to run the zoo?
While you take care of the stuff that needs fixing.
How is this okay?
Jackaroo, you're on.
The fuck? What is he
Of course,
saying?
We can't open the zoo until they're all rescued, so I'm counting on you, Putt-Putt. Here, this should help you out. It's a list of everyone who's missing.
Baby Jumbo the elephant, Masai the giraffe,
Bro, this is too
Jeanette
many
the lion
animals.
cub, Zanzibar the hippopotamus, Sammy Seal, and Little Skeeter the snake.
This feels like too fucking many.
I'll find them for you.
Good day and good luck, Putt-Putt. Well,
Dude,
I'm off to
6
fix up the place.
See ya later, Outback Al.
Dude, 6 whole animals? That's too many. Alright, PK... PK wanted the can of WD-40. The, compressed air. That's the congratulations, PK. The next item on offer is an empty can of Monster Energy Aussie Lemonade. This is fully an empty can. I am, like, there is no liquid in here. Alright. This is my favorite flavor of Monster. The cans are very pretty. I love it. Oh, fuck, because I turned off the display capture. Dude, this is the most jank fucking setup.
It's going to be quite a day. I can't wait until the zoo opens.
You can pause the game with space.
So many fine gift items to sell. Gorilla salt and peppers.
Shut the fuck up. Nyx predictably...
Hi, Chuck Wagon.
Nyx predictably wants the monster can. Gotta say. Of all the things in this world, that is the most predictable. Congratulations, Nyx. You now are the proud owner of an empty can of Monster. This is a gold Venezuelan coin. Of course, Venezuelan currency. Largely useless and invaluable. Everyone knows this, but it does look kinda pretty. So if you are interested, you can purchase a Venezuelan golden coin. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to play putt-putt right now. I'm gonna be real with you. This is like grating on my mental state a little bit, and I don't like. I know it's the bit. I know I said I'd do this, but like there's way better ways to kill time at a yard sale than playing putt-putt saves the zoo. Don't you think, Mr. Rat? Yeah. Of course. You can do whatever you want. Thanks, Mr. Rat. That's so nice of you. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm fucking closing the game. I'm sorry. I do not feel a want to play Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo. I opened the game and just had the worst feeling. I had the worst fucking... No, don't uninstall it. I already closed it. Save your money. It's shiny, yeah. You could have this Venezuelan coin. For just a mere 50 pocket change, you could have this Venezuelan coin. Yeah. Buy the coin. This is already a fucking shit show. Hello, everybody who's maybe just recently come in. It's a yard sale. If you check your channel points, for just a mere 50 channel points, you could buy whatever item is on offer right here. Which, at the moment, is a lovely, beautiful Venezuelan coin. I do believe that is a picture of, if I'm not mistaken, someone else got it? What? Nyx, no, the last one redeemed was Nyx buying the monster can. You can still buy this item. This item is still for sale. Oh. It's out of stock. Oh no! Oh, the fucking... Yeah, the cooldown. The cooldown. Oh, gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker than that. Congratulations, Mono. You're now the proud owner of one Venezuelan coin. here I have 2 passports. We have 2 passports on offer here. I do not know whose these are. They are not mine, though. They belong to 2 people of whom I am unsure as to their origin. However, these are 2 United States passports. And as such, they come with all of the quality you can expect of your typical United States passport. Yeah. No. I can't make the rat talk anymore. This is an awful bit. But what do you mean? I'm not a bit. I'm real. Rat, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're just me moving my mouse and moving my mouth at the same time. That's not how. You're not. I'm sorry, Rat. But what about all the times we had together? Am I not real? Am I not a real boy? I'm sorry, Rat. I'm sorry. I don't know how to tell you this, Rat. You're a PNG. A what? A PNG. What does that mean? You literally can't move. You can't move. You're an image. I don't feel like an image. I'm glad you feel that way. I think, therefore I am. Is that so? Rousseau, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, I've read. You're well versed on Enlightenment thinkers, Mr. Rat? Yeah. Oh, Spiral! Spiral wishes to purchase 2 United States passports. Excellent. Here you go. Have some passports just for you. Next up is a Dave & Buster's gift card. A Dave & Buster's gift card. This is notably actually not the Dave & Buster's power card, which is like refillable with the points that you use to put the tokens on. This is just a gift card to Dave & Buster's. I don't necessarily see myself going to Dave & Buster's anytime soon, though, so I don't need this item. I came from there. You came from Dave & Buster's, Mr. Rat? Yeah. Well, that seems like a health violation. It seems like a health code violation. It was. That's why I live here now. And where is here exactly, according to you? Your bunker. Okay. You live in my bunker? You've been living in the walls? Is that it? Yeah. Huh. How have I never noticed you? You're like very large. You're like a torso-sized rat. You're like a very large rat. I don't know how I never noticed you. I'm very quiet. I see. Thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, I don't know. You're bringing out these stories and whatnot. I might have to believe that you're real. I know, right? I would never lie to you. Not after all the good times we had. What good times, Mr. Rat? What good times have we had? Necessarily. I don't seem to remember, Mr. Rat. French, how could you forget? I don't know how much is loaded onto the gift card. It says, like, here, hold on, let me look. It doesn't matter. Michi wants it. Michi, congratulations. Here's a potentially empty Dave & Buster's gift card. Excellent work. Here we have a gallon of milk. It's warm. I want to point out, it kind of smells bad. This was in my pocket, like as in like, you know, this was in my pocket or like in my like boob pocket. Like this was in one of those. I've been digging around in there and trying to pull them out for a while. Just trying to, you know, get rid of some old garbage I don't need anymore. You have anything to say about that, Mr. Rat? Getting rid of old stuff?
Not particularly.
Oh, really? Okay.
You know, I actually lied about living in the walls.
Oh? Oh, interesting.
I actually lived in your pocket. Your, like, multi-dimensional pocket thing.
Oh, really? Seriously? I'm sorry. I apologize. What's it like in there? I've never been in there because I physically could not, like, fold myself in such a way to go in there.
It's weird. There's a whole ecosystem and stuff, dude.
What? Really? What kind of things? What kind of things grow there? How is there a? What's the ecosystem like?
It's like a lot of mushrooms and rats, like me.
Oh, interesting. Interesting indeed. So there's a lot of rats. Are they all like you? Can they all talk? Are they all vaguely PNG like?
Yeah, we're all like this. It helps save space.
Isn't it like an infinite dimension though, where like any amount of goods can fit in it without being damaged?
Yeah.
How exactly does it work, Mr. Rat? Like, how do you... Like, I guess I have to ask this, Mr. Rat. Am I like a god to you?
A little bit, kinda.
Really?
Yeah, we like live in your personal domain.
Oh. Interesting indeed. So how are you here?
Don't you remember? You were grabbing for items that you didn't need in there anymore, which admittedly you do have quite a few of. And then you grabbed me and pulled me out, but I'm too cute, so I'm not in the yard sale.
Oh, I see. Oh, my apologies. How could I forget? Well, welcome to the real world. Well, I suppose it is the real world, but welcome to the world, Rat.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's so scary out here. It's so warm in there. It's maintained at around a 90-degree heat because it's constantly being warmed by body heat.
Is that so? Wow, that's really interesting. Actually, is that maintained? Like what's the weather like?
Well, there's actually no condensation really. It's just kind of standing water or spilled monster energy. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Pinch. You're kind of a dirty bitch sometimes. You know that?
Okay, well, you didn't need to call me that. You didn't really need to do that to say that to me. That was a little mean of you.
I'm sorry. It's culture where I'm from. See, I was born and raised in the pocket.
Is that really? How old are you, Mr. Rat?
About 8.
Are you like... You're 8 years old? You're 8 years old? Really? I suppose I shouldn't be, like, judging it based on human standards, because I'm like the equivalent of, like, maybe 20, and I'm 94, so I guess I get it, but, like... Like, what exactly... How exact... Like, what does this mean? Well, what does this, Like how old are you through, like, the life cycle?
We're actually very wise from a young age. We live to about 50.
What? And you count years the same inside the pocket, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Can someone buy this fucking gallon of milk? It's beginning to smell.
Yeah, like, please. I beg of you. It's been several minutes. I don't want to smell this anymore.
Yeah, don't make the rat smell. The rat's new to the normal world. Come on, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Nyx, for purchasing the gallon of probably spoiled milk. Excellent job. Our next item on offer is a dragon tooth. I was just as surprised to pull this out as you are. It is an item of of perhaps obvious allure. You don't typically find dragon teeth around these days. I'm unsure if this is real or not. I believe it's made of some sort of ivory of a kind, if that makes sense. An entire dragon. Yeah, I'm sorry, Drake, to do this to you here. I promise it's nothing personal.
Yeah, there are dragons in the pocket.
There are dragons in the pocket. Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
How?
I put an iguana in there one time and they evolved from there.
Really? I don't remember doing that. If I'm honest with you, I don't really remember pocketing an iguana. I feel like I would have taken it out.
You did not.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I apologize, Mr. Rat. Are you okay? You seem a little remorseful about your time. Is it bad in there?
A little bit. The socioeconomic state within the pocket is not exactly helpful to people like me.
People like you? What does that mean? What does that mean, Mr. Rat?
Well, you see,
Oh, Drake wants the tooth. Congratulations, Drake. Just for you, have that tooth. Have that there lovely, lovely item. Enjoy your time. Enjoy the tooth. I don't know what you're gonna do with it. Add it to yourself, who knows, but enjoy the tooth. Mr. Rat, you've very much intrigued me. What exactly do you mean by the socioeconomic state for people like you is bad within the pocket? What does that mean?
well, you see, Pinch, there's multiple different species. There's a few different species that ultimately are at war with one another consistently.
Really?
Yeah. There's the rats, like I am, the dragons, and then there's also the spiders. Did you know that the average person swallows 3 spiders a night? You don't actually do that. They just go into the pocket. And then they're kind of an issue here, if I'm honest with you.
Now, that's interesting, but you said socioeconomic. Does this imply that the rats, the dragons, and the spiders have all figured out how to coexist with one another in some capacity?
Yeah. But, ultimately, because of redlining and zoning practices, the rats have been on the downturn for a while.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. So, how can I help? I want to help. How can I in some way help the issue at hand here? Because I feel weird that there's economic inequality happening in a space that literally exists more or less on my person at all times that no one else can really enter into. Thank you very much, PK, for purchasing this this bucket of KFC chicken. I hope you enjoy. There's a gun. I actually do remember getting this item, but I don't need it anymore. I actually fished it up from a creek one time when I just happened to be walking by. I thought it looked kind of cool, so I put it into my pocket, and I suppose I just never took it out. It's been like probably 40 years since I found this item, but it's looking a lot cleaner now than it did when it went in. I gotta say. So Mr. Rat, please tell me, how can I help? How can I solve the problem?
Well, if you just took everyone out of the pocket, ultimately that's a one sort of way that people want to rally to organize politically, so as to be able to actually, maneuver through our society. That some people want to leave because if they don't like the political system, they really want to rally to try to leave the pocket at hand. But ultimately, it's not exactly easy to manipulate that happening. I am an extremely lucky individual in this sense.
I suppose you are. I guess you're really lucky that at the time I ended up, being, I ended up grabbing you out of the pocket. I apologize for. I didn't know. So how can I help? How can I help, Brat?
Well, you see, there's one specific way, but here's the thing, is that the spiders and the dragons kind of have it made in there. They might not actually want to leave, but I can totally understand if you don't necessarily want spiders or dragons to exist within the pocket, seeing as it is part of your person, kind of, so I can't really blame you for wanting them out of there.
I'd be okay with the rats. I think the rats are kind of cute. I think you're really cute, Mr. Rat. But it's kind of hard. I do agree with you. It's kind of hard to think about the dragons in this context and think about maybe wanting them to stay in there. I don't necessarily. I just think maybe they're better off in the real world. Would you agree? Maybe.
I think so, because ultimately they didn't evolve for no creature evolved for the spaces in the pockets, because the leading philosophy at the time among rats is that the pockets are a godless waste.
Drake, did you just buy the gun? Sorry, I'm having very deep philosophical discussion with Rat here. Here, let me just. Here you go, Drake. There's the gun for you. Now this one's kind of tough. This is a still beating heart. I do not know what this is connected to. I do not know how it is beating. I just pulled it out and I was very confused, you see. But so this is on offer. Beating heart. You could probably use this in a transplant. Pretty good for a transfusion, maybe, of some kind. I bet you could get a lot of uses out of this. Now, Mr. Rat, we were just talking about, apparently the pocket is considered a godless waste?
Well, yeah, seeing as, you're a creation of man and not of the Lord, people have a tendency to think that anything related to you, or specifically the pocket dimensions in which you hold a degree of lordship over, are unholy in some capacity. So, there are religious organizations dedicated to trying to figure out how to leave because they figure that because they are outside of the dimension that they can't go to heaven, or hell for that matter, and that people believe that the pocket space is actually a purgatory of a kind, and in order to repent, they need to act in a specific way.
What? Yeah, this is very shocking to hear, Mr. Rat. This is really, really shocking to hear. Now, there's a cult? Is that what I'm hearing here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Is this in all of the pockets?
No, not necessarily. Well, we just we just live in your bottom, like your right pant pocket.
Oh, okay. So you can just, like, is there more? So, like, if I looked in, like, the boob pocket, there'd be a completely potentially different set of people?
Yeah.
Now, okay, the patch, thank you very much. Here you go. Enjoy the beating heart. It seems like you're gonna eat it, based on your messaging here. Enjoy indeed. Here I have an unpublished letter from the Zodiac Killer. So I did actually get this sent to me back in the 70s or back in the 80s, around when he was active, and I never actually sent it to anyone. I intended to, I really did, but I was busy that day. and I just kind of put it in the pocket, and I never really never really got the chance to do anything about it. Now, Mr. Rat, I have a question for you. Mr. Rat. What does it look like when I reach into the pocket?
Have you ever seen Master Hand from Smash?
Yeah, I have.
It's kind of like that in some ways.
How do you know about Super Smash Brothers?
Put a Nintendo Switch into your pocket one time.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Now, so go on about the hand thing?
Yeah, so like the sky opens up and a great dark cloud appears above. And your hand you just kind of like dig around in there, and it's kind of considered like a natural disaster.
Really? Is that so? No, my goodness, I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
Yeah, sometimes you like pick up like an item, and like yeah, it's your shit. I get you. But, like we use it too. You know what I mean?
Wow. Oh wow. Okay. Huh. Do you think that for the majority of you, life would be better if you were outside of the pocket?
Yeah, honestly, at least for me and the other rats. We're all more or less kind of on the same page in some capacities. We want out. The dragons and the spiders, they have their bag, but we keep on being oppressed. We're being oppressed by the dragons and the spiders. We don't want...
I'm fucking losing. Congratulations, Umberheart. You've purchased an unpublished letter from the Zodiac Killer. Congratulations. Next up on offer is a bottle of industrial bleach. Don't drink this. I want to say beforehand, just don't drink this. But I just don't have the use for it. So hopefully, maybe you've got some kitchen floors that need to be whitened a little more. Maybe you've got some other things that need cleaning. So here's a bottle of industrial bleach for you. Retails typically for $22.99 at Home Depot. Inflation's a bitch like that. But so, Mr. Rat, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. You were saying?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what you found funny about that. That didn't really necessarily. That didn't seem appropriate.
I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry to have given you the wrong impression there, Mr. Rat. I apologize.
It's okay. I understand. Anyway, the rats are oppressed by the dragons and the spiders because, well, they have their setup, and they're much less affected by the natural disaster that is, you coming in and picking up an item in this case. Well, the rats, well, we have different viewpoints as to like why or the nature of why we want to leave. We do more or less think that we should try to leave in some capacity because, well, we don't really we live miserable lives, Pinch.
Oh, my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Rat. How many of there are you?
Like at least 1,000.
Like at least 1,000 of you? In just the bottom, in just the pant, the right pant pocket?
Yeah.
Wow. It's quite a few of you. I guess maybe I expected there'd be more, but you guys do live to like 50 or so. So I guess I get it. Well, Mr. Rat, I will be looking into evacuation maneuvers soon for you and your other rat brethren. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that this is such a big deal here. But Mr. Rat, what do you think we do about the spiders and the dragons? Emberheart, buying the industrial bleach. You don't need to buy the rat's freedom. The rat is free. The rat is out. Mr. Rat is a free man. So you have now purchased a bottle of industrial bleach. Congratulations. Now we have a Nokia phone. Whether or not this is a burner, I can't tell you. But these motherfuckers are, like, invincible. Yes. The rat has escaped his cage. Mr. Rat, I'm so sorry to hear that the socioeconomic state within my right pant pocket is so out of hand. I didn't expect that capitalism or otherwise global colonialism would be established within my right pant pocket. That's so unfortunate. I suppose that is typically where I do put living things if I ever need to put them into my into my pocket. So I do apologize that I forgot your ancestors there, and I'll have to install some things to keep spiders out, because, well, you know, in some ways I appreciate the culture that you've clearly established within there, but, you know, that's still, like, more or less part of my body, the special little pockets, right? So I am gonna need to get everything out of there. I hope you don't mind, because I do want to do some cleaning, because it's become increasingly difficult for me to access my items, and hopefully you and your rat brethren and your comrades will be able to find a new life out here in the real world. The pockets are a body part, kind of. They're like pocket dimensions. So, like, okay, here. If I reach in. Right? I reach into the boob. Or into my sleeves, rather. Here, let's try the sleeves. On any given orifice on my person, there is, like, the ability to pull an item out of it or store an item in it. Right? And there's, like, a theoretically infinite degree of time or space that can be filled in each of these pockets, right? And I put a lot of stuff in there. But so, because nothing else can access it, and it is more or less connected to me inextricably, I can't, like, you know, it's kind of like part of my body. So it's to me it's a little weird that there's dragons and spiders and rats on my person like that. I prefer, for my own comfort, that they not be there. And that they live happier, fuller lives outside of the pocket. Also, thank you, Tav, for purchasing this Nokia phone. Congratulations. Next up, we have one. Yeah, it's like a bag of holding, but actually quite larger than a bag of holding. How many things do I have in that? That's actually primarily where I keep weapons. Out of all of them, that's the most organized one. Because it's one of the more more obviously available ones. So, like, what do we got? Our Infinite? Really? Sorry, I don't play D&D. I have a seemingly infinite amount of boxing gloves in this one. I got the chainsaw comes from there. Got a rocket launcher in there currently. Why do you say that so pointedly? What, I don't play D&D, that's all. Got a wrench. All of these are stored within the boob pocket. Booba of holding. Yeah, that's one way to refer to it. But yeah, it's toon physics and whatnot. I did not know that it was that they were infinite. Full stop. I thought that there was a bag of something currently is that they're the orifice of a living entity somewhere out in space that's typically unaware of the objects. So I want to point out, let's look at this glove here. This is actually one of the gloves from the OJ case. Yes, this is this is one of the infamous gloves. I got my hands on this afterward. These ones that he, definitely did not fit him. And Mono has just purchased one. Big O.J. Simpson fan, Mono is. Big fan of O.J. Simpson here. I hope you enjoy your lovely item here. of orange juice. What can I say? There you go. Have a you. Oh fuck! I forgot I put this in here. You guys gotta buy this one quick. You guys gotta buy this one quick.
Finch, I'm scared. Why is there a lit bomb on the table?
I'm sorry. I pulled it out of the pocket. It was just there. It was just there, and it's like fucking. I don't know what to do about it. Because I don't know how to defuse a bomb, Mr. Rat. Do you happen to know how to defuse a bomb?
No, I don't actually know how to defuse a bomb, Finch. We don't necessarily have formal schooling for the rats in the pocket.
Yeah, the socioeconomic climate again. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna step over here.
I don't blame you, Mr. Rat. I'll be fine though. I'll be okay if it blows up. But you just be careful.
Okay. I'm going down here just in case.
Okay, Mr. Rat. I understand. I think you're mortal, pretty sure. So you probably don't want to get hit by this bomb when it explodes. I'll be fine though. I'll be okay. Don't worry about it.
Who knows? It could be a ploy by the spiders or the dragons that you pulled this out. Why would you have a lit bomb in the pocket? Time still maneuvers the same way. It would just blow up. So you clearly didn't put it in there. Someone else must have lit it, and then it came out of the pocket.
Oh, is that so? Tav has purchased the bomb, though. Congratulations, Tav. It's now your problem. Have fun.
Oh my goodness. That was so scary.
I'm sorry. Listen, these spiders according to my source here, who I don't believe there's any reason to lie to me, because I am more or less God to him in some ways, which I apologize for that. I am no God. I'm just cool. That's all.
It's okay. If you'd prefer I not think of you that way, I will.
I appreciate that. Thank you. But so this fellow here, he has it on good authority that the spiders that climbed into my pockets at night while I was sleeping, they kind of have put themselves in a position of power. You know, there's nothing wrong with spiders necessarily, but these spiders are engaging in the powers of global capitalism within the pockets, and that's not okay. They're not allowed to do that, and I'm gonna have to do something about that. I have to do something about that in the near future. But so here we have the Rey Chiquita plushie, a little plushie of Rey from Evangelion. People do love this little plushie on the internet. You can do many things with this plushie. You can submerge it in Fanta. You can douse her in bleach. You can do that. You can do a great many things with this plushie, actually. You can hold her by her legs and whip her into a microwave. You can microwave her. You can put her in the oven. You can do a great many things with this plushie. I've seen many people do many things with the Rey Chiquita plushie. The possibilities are oh, okay. Emberheart, you've purchased the Rey Chiquita plushie. Congratulations. Enjoy whatever you do with that. So this one is actually a package deal. IS fronting? Okay, cool. So this one's a package deal. These ones I am aware of where they come from. As you know, I'm a thief, so I typically do pickpocket people quite a bit, and that leads to me, I just take the contents within the wallet, and I don't need the wallet anymore, so I just put the wallet into my pockets, and I typically don't think about them very much.
Yeah, the wallet.
Oh, please don't tell me something really sad here. I really, you're gonna tell me something sad, aren't you?
Maybe. The wallets are typically used for roofing, for rat homes within the pocket.
Really?
Or do you say that with like scorn or something?
No, I don't mean that with scorn or anything. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that it was that bad.
No, it's not necessarily bad. There's quite a few wallets really. There's these what's those 1, 2, 3, 9. This is like nothing really. You have like thousands in there, so it's okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, we will. I would ask that those of you here. Let's check. Let's check the wallets. Check the wallets. No rats in here. No rats. We will get the rats out. We will get the rats out. I'll be engaging in rat removal processes, rat liberation processes from the pocket soon enough.
Thank you so much. It's so lovely to hear that.
I'm glad, Mr. Rat. I'm so sorry that this has happened to you. That the landscape in the pockets is so hostile. Hikari has purchased the wallets. Hikari wants the wallets. Congratulations, Hikari. There you go. Okay. We actually have I don't know why, but I have another container of industrial bleach. I forgot that I pulled this one out. It must have been a package deal with the other one. I just forgot to sell it. At the same time, is more industrial bleach. Please do what you will with it. I don't necessarily care. Just don't drink it. It is a different brand. It's a different brand of industrial bleach. So perhaps it could be helpful. Maybe girl you bought. How much industrial bleach does one need? I had 9 wallets. I just had 9 wallets on my person that I just pulled out and put on this little plate here for the yard sale. And you're questioning me. You're questioning me on the 2 containers of industrial bleach. I had an empty can of Monster. I had a beating heart that was disconnected from anything else. I had a electric green Dorito. And you're questioning me on 2 bottles of industrial bleach. There is a society of rats, spiders, and dragons within the pocket, and you're questioning me on 2 containers of industrial bleach. That's what's peculiar. Seriously? Wish I could have gotten the heart. I'm really hungry. Yeah, Patch got the heart. It seems like Patch is putting it to good use, though, giving it a chow down. Considering that I have no containers of industrial bleach. What is going on, lol? Oh, well, okay, let me bring you up to speed. Why don't you use them? I don't know, because I don't clean stuff. I'm too pretty for that. I just get new ones. So right here is Mr. Rat. Mr. Rat lived inside of my little pocket dimension things. And while I was cleaning out my pockets a little bit, I accidentally pulled him out of the pocket, and he's telling me all about the socioeconomic climate within the pockets. Apparently, the rats, spiders, and dragons are opposed to one another. Specifically, the spiders and dragons are oppressing the rats, and I'm gonna have to free the rats in the near future. Because like more or less I kind of don't want them on my person. I think that makes my skin crawl a little bit. So I'm going to try to get them out of there as soon as I can. So thank you very much, Nix, for purchasing a bottle of industrial bleach. Moving on, we have this CRT TV that has nothing wrong with it whatsoever. It is a normal, typical CRT television with nothing wrong with it. There's not a single issue with this CRT television. You can play Melee on it if you wanted to. You could do a great deal of things with this CRT TV if you wanted to do such a thing. There's a lot that can be done with a CRT TV, with nothing wrong with it, no less. So hopefully someone here can get a nice deal on this CRT TV and use it. Hopefully this will round out someone's gaming setup, maybe. How about that? That might be nice. Might be nice. Get yourself a little something nice to round out the setup of yours. Everybody loves the nice look of CRT television, CRT graphics, because pixel art looks quite different on a digital display versus an analog display, and you can get a CRT television with absolutely nothing wrong with it. Here, let me get oh my god, let me get a close up for you on it. Close up for you on the CRT TV. Look at that. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Nothing out of the ordinary there. And congratulations, Akari Sentinel. You are now the proud owner of a CRT TV with nothing wrong with it. There you go. I hope you enjoy your time with it. So this one is perhaps one of the more actually valuable items here. I just happened to have a PSA 10 Holo Charizard just chilling in my pocket. I didn't actually know that I had this. I must have taken it at some point in time without thinking about it. It's graded too. This is a very special item. It's a 1999 Charizard Holo. This is a PSA 10 to my knowledge. This is perhaps the single most valuable card you can find. And it could be yours for a mere 50 pocket change. For a mere 50 pocket change, should you want it.
Well, I've been out of the loop, seeing as I've lived my entire life in a pocket dimension, and even I can tell that's a pretty damn good item right there.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rat. Mr. Rat, do you mind if I ask you a few more questions about life for you?
Yeah, of course. Well, what would you like to know?
Mr. Rat, what do you like to do for fun typically? Like what does leisure look like for your kind?
Well, we're very humble folk. We tend to band together for music and dance and art of other kinds. Really, in a lot of ways, we survive on the enjoyment of art and the camaraderie that comes with it. It's really important to us.
Oh, that's beautiful, Mr. Rat. Akari, congratulations, your second purchase in a row. Getting your hands on not only a perfectly normal CRT television, but also a lovely PSA 10 Charizard. Congratulations, it is all yours. Next we have a deflated basketball. I found this and there's a hole in it. There's a hole in it, and it also came with a horseshoe. It seems to be depressing it. I thought it looked kind of nice, so I left it. But for you, this deflated basketball can be yours for a mere 50 pocket change. Just for you. You can have it. You can not play basketball with it. You could probably use it for spare rubber or spare iron as well, because you're getting a package deal. Really a great deal here, because you not only do you get the deflated basketball, you also get the horseshoe at the same time. Very, very interesting. Very, very cool here. I gotta say that this is a pretty good deal, because you're getting not one but two items at the same time. You're getting two different objects, all for the price of one. One payment of 50 pocket change, and this can be yours. How lovely. How lovely. I'm realizing that there's been no music of any kind or any audio of any kind this entire stream, other than me just talking about the pockets and the pocket dimensions. No, not quite that. That's rain. It's not raining. Do I take you for some kind of harlot? No. There we go. Alright. Tiny, congratulations. You are now the proud owner You're the proud owner of a basketball and horseshoe. Congratulations. So next up is a 1994 Chicago Bulls championship ring. This is a very valuable item. Notably, the 90s Bulls, home of Michael Jordan. Some say the best to ever do it in the basketball scene in the NBA, right? This could be yours for the low price of 50 pocket change. I do believe this is 24 karat. The NBA doesn't typically fuck around in that regard. And ultimately, I said Bills, and I care about even the Bulls, the Chicago Bulls. You don't care about gold or diamonds? Wow. I'm trying to find the B-Ball Confiscation Act in New York. Hey, listen, this is just a collector's item of sorts, right? And I don't necessarily need it. I don't have the facility. I have so much that I need to preserve and make sure it looks pretty. The last thing I need is a Chicago Bulls ring. You know what I mean? Now, Mr. Rat, you were telling me that you tend to rally around music and art and the camaraderie in it to organize your society. So how do you what kind of music and what do you use to make this music?
Well, generally speaking, after that one time that you robbed a store, or presumably our historians.
You have historians?
Yeah, we have historians.
Drake. Hold that thought, Mr. Rat.
Of course, no problem.
Mr. Drake Laserheart has bought the '94 Chicago Bulls championship ring. Congratulations. That's a collector's item. High resale value. Good for you. Next up, I believe this is an Atari 2600. I don't need this anymore. Emulation is king. It's just real quiet. It's not music. It's just forest sounds. Alright. Anyone who would like an Atari 2600 can get so for the same listed price. So, Mr. Rat, I'm so sorry to have interrupted you there. Could you please tell me more about how you make music?
Okay, so, you seem to have robbed, like, a Guitar Center at some point in time, because, we got a bunch of cheap Fender Squier guitars put into the pocket, and then also, synthesizers as well. We're not really sure, like, you know the things that were in that one video with those people playing Jerk It Out by Seizures?
Oh yeah, the let's go, and they're like on they're in a car.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that video. So like basically, ultimately, what the issue here is that like really we tend to make a lot of music with those instruments. Yeah, we a lot of electronic, a lot of techno music.
Really interesting. Very, very interesting. Have there been any real big differences in musical styling since?
No, not necessarily, because you also put like a Kenny Loggins CD and whatnot in there at the same time, and other CDs as well. So we've been kind of keeping up on it based on your seeming pettiness in stealing music, and then of course forgetting about it.
I see, Mr. Rat. That's really interesting. I'd love to ask you and your family and your friends more about it when you are liberated from the pockets. Sasha, congratulations, purchasing the Atari 2600. Excellent for you. Now we have 1 can of Campbell's tomato soup. This shit never goes bad. So unlike that, this is not a disguised threat. I'm being nice. I'm being nice to the rats. I love the rats. Is it signed by Andy Warhol? No, I hate that guy. Once they're liberated, see? It's not a threat. I just want to know. I just want to know. No, it's not signed by Andy Warhol. But I think I did see an Andy Warhol and then take one at one point in time from like a grocery store. Because I was like, I could fucking do this myself, and then I never did anything with it. Yeah, that's why this is here. You can purchase 1 can of Campbell's tomato soup. It is delicious. Delicious Campbell's tomato soup. You can pair it well with, do you have the skull? I do not have his skull, no. Maybe I should get it, though. I think that'd be funny. You can pair this with a delicious grilled cheese sandwich, or other such panini type. Tomato soup pairs excellently with soups, or with other soups, as well as sandwiches as well. Tomato soup can also be used as a base ingredient in other such soup-esque foods. Aya, congratulations. You have now purchased 1 can of Campbell's tomato soup. Enjoy your meal. Next up, we have a pair of baby shoes, notably never worn. Do I know why? Not necessarily, but I suppose you can look, you can fill in the dots about these baby shoes never worn. I don't know why they're here. I don't know why I had them, but I don't really want them anymore. So, someone else can have them if they would like. They also have the unique benefit of morphing the space around them to be the color white, as opposed to fitting in with the rest of the world. I did not steal a baby. I don't kidnap I do not kidnap babies. I have only ever done like maybe 8 kidnappings in my whole life, and they were like for good reasons, and I let them out later. This sounds like a cursed item. They were adults. They were adults. Okay? Listen, I got hired to do some shit in the 70s to 90s. Alright? Sometimes they ask you to do something a little bit above your tip. Did you steal from... No! Well, okay, I suppose... Listen, I've stolen a lot of things from a lot of people. I'm sure that I stole at least 1 item from expecting parents at least 1 time. Maybe that's these baby shoes never worn. Who knows? Alright? Who knows? It could be a great deal of things that contributed to my ownership of these baby shoes never worn, but you can very quickly and easily find that you can own these baby shoes never worn for a mere 50 pocket change. And where are the UV? I don't have any on me on my we're in a yard. Forensics check on those. You can do it after you buy them for 50 pocket change. I'd like to point out I'm a career criminal. What you're gonna find might be not much different than what, like... I just have them. You can't have... Okay, sure. I don't want them. Take them. This is a crime. Oh, I don't know what you're assuming happened here. I just kind of have them. I could have taken them from Famous Footwear or something. They look kind of cute. They have like little mice on them. Or rabbits, maybe. Alright, anyway though. Enjoy the silly shoes. Never worn. Those are Meow Meows? They do kind of look like cats, don't they? They could be a lot of things, actually. You'll put them on Ray? Lovely. Lovely. Yes, do this. And then douse her in bleach. Enjoy your never worn baby shoes. Next up is a container of Tide Pods. I don't know why there's so many cleaning supplies in the pockets. But it seems that we well, I don't typically use these items and now need to get rid of them. What flavor? Y'all are stuck in 2017 eating Tide Pods. Christ. Maybe you should use them more. I'm plenty clean. I'm plenty clean. This is profiling. You all think that just because I'm a raccoon, I'm all like gross and stinky. I am not. We wash all our food. We're very cleanly. All right. I take my food. I make sure it's clean. And tell it to the Society of Rats. I had to pick up a rat one time. And then I picked up another rat, and it seems like they've bred from there. It'll be double clean with the pods. This is true. I can be cleaner. I can be cleaner, but I'm perfectly clean as is. How you doing, Mr. Rat?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good? Is it nice to have fresh air for once?
Yeah, I'm thinking about a lot of things here.
I see. I understand, Mr. Rat. I'm so sorry to hear about the socioeconomic state within the front right pocket of my pants.
Yeah, it's pretty cringe, to be honest with you. I do hope that you can act on it soon, but please don't make me go back in there.
I won't, Mr. Rat, I promise. You seem like a very nice, upstanding fellow, and, you know, I don't want to make you have to go back in there if you don't want. You know, of course, you know, I think for a tactical reason to try to rally the rats to be able to evacuate quickly when we do engage in this maneuver, I think that might be potentially beneficial for you to do so. But I won't make you do that if you don't want. You can also just kind of put a giant Ziploc bag in. You can climb in and we'll pull you out one at a time.
That seems like a decent idea.
Yeah, we got to workshop this more. In the coming days, or maybe weeks, depending on how big the operation is, we'll be thinking of, we'll be looking into it. Okay, Mr. Rat.
Thank you very much, Finch. I appreciate that dearly. Your commitment to this cause is very admirable. Thank you.
I'm glad. Anything I can do to help. You know, you gotta help the downtrodden.
Yes, of course. Hopefully, in the new world, or there is the old world, I suppose, we can surely begin to prosper as a species.
Yes, I'm sure you can, Mr. Rat. I believe in you. I thank you very, very much for sharing this information with me. It's very touching of you to share your story. Thank you.
Of course.
For 50 pocket change, you can clean your laundry or your esophagus. Don't clean your esophagus with it. I prefer you not do that. But I suppose once I sell it to you, I can't stop you, depending on what you do. So for just 50 pocket change, you can have some Tide Pods. Or this could be an empty container of them too. This could be an empty box of Tide. Oh, Postmodern Art Podcast purchasing some lovely, lovely Tide Pods. Congratulations. Our second to last item is about what's that? 20 eggs, 20 white grade A eggs in a carton here. I want to point out these have been in my pocket for who knows how long. So I don't know if I would necessarily say that you should use these. I do not know how long they've been here, but I do not want them, as I am, you know, despite the typical diet of raccoons, I'm actually have something of a sensitivity to eggs. I can't really eat eggs, or else I have an adverse reaction to them. Interestingly, if I can eat them if they're like cooked into something, but I can't eat them if they're anything else. Bye-bye. What a relaxing day in the yard here it is. How nice. You know, I'm typically a big fan of winter, and that still holds up. I do love winter, don't get me wrong. But, well, you see, I'm just someone who I'm someone who doesn't always get outside a lot, seeing as I was locked in a bunker for 18 years. And you know, it's nice this fine spring. This is my first spring back out. It's nice to enjoy the weather with a new good friend. With a new good friend of mine. Delicious water. Mr. Rat, thank you very much for sitting out here with me today. I hope you're not made too uncomfortable by the sunlight.
It's okay. Yeah, we're chilling. It is very nice out here.
I am sorry, Mr. Rat. I've been making you stand this whole time. Would you like to sit on the table?
I would like that quite a bit.
Okay, Mr. Rat. There you go. Look at that. Look at that, buddy. What a nice little spot for you. How lovely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. Mr. Rat, thank you so much for your cooperation today. PK has purchased the eggs. Enjoy your eggs, PK, and now we are met with our final item of the night. This one is special pinch memorabilia, actually. This is a warrant for my arrest from the year 1973 in Winnebago. No, Winnipeg, actually. Very, very special pinch paraphernalia. You can, I don't really know. This holds no legal tender these days, but if you want to own a special piece of pinch history in which, well, really, there's thousands of these things that were made at some point in time, but yes, this is a 70s warrant for my arrest. Yes, I'm sure that you can. I'm sure that someone will want this item once people know of my existence again, after the Mandela effect machine wears off at some point in time in about 300 years. I'm sure someone will really want this item. So if you think you're going to be around that long, you might want to keep this to sell. All right. Lady's dying in the background. I'm glad. So, perhaps maybe the most valuable item. Perhaps the most valuable item here tonight is this item. So, you know, if you really want it, for just a mere 50 pocket change, you can have it for yourself. Oh, Spiral! Purchasing our final item of the day, the 1973 Winnipeg warrant for my arrest. Congratulations. And this concludes each of the items that I pulled out of the pocket for today. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. Mr. Rat, come here. Come here, Mr. Rat. Hello, Mr. Rat. Here, Mr. Rat. Let me give you a hug.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Of course, Mr. Rat. Gonna scratch your head, Mr. Rat. You deserve to relax, Mr. Rat. You've had a hard life. I'm so sorry to hear. But thank you so much for accompanying me today, Mr. Rat.
Of course, Pinch. I appreciate. This has been a live stream, right? We don't really have those in the pocket. We don't really have internet.
Oh, I see. Internet connection doesn't go through the pocket?
No, not necessarily. No. You might wanna. Maybe if we do have to live in there still, we might want to look into that.
Perhaps it's definitely a possibility. We're gonna get you out of there, Mr. Rat. We're gonna get you and your friends and your family out of there, Mr. Rat. I promise you. I am in the interest of good old fashioned liberation. So we're gonna get you and your friends out of there. Thank you everyone very, very much for hanging out with me today, and purchasing from my yard sale. Thank you very much. I've earned a little bit of pocket change for my items. I'll definitely be looking into removing more perhaps unneeded items from my pockets in the future, because it's becoming increasingly difficult to actually find the things I do need. Like, sometimes I lose the keys to the bunker, and then I need to spend like 40 minutes digging around in there to try to find the key. And that's not fun for anyone, because I'm just like fucking elbow deep in my own tits trying to fucking find a key, and it doesn't even, in half the time it's like, oh, oopsie, it's actually, you put it in your mouth. I bet it, and then boom, key. Yeah. Wish we could the keys? Don't sell the keys! Wish we could auction them. Oh, like your items? successful from a yard sale in recent time? I imagine, yeah. No, I think there was a great deal of interesting and fun items here, including 2 different bottles of industrial bleach. Alrighty. Yet again, thank you all very much for hopping by today. We will be, we will be raiding into someone who did purchase a few things from me today. Our lovely friend, Monochrome TV, playing, showing off a new model of sorts, of course, it seems. Wait, what the fuck? Well, okay, I'm looking at the stream preview and I'm not sure what I'm seeing, but please go send Mono some love from me and from you. Raid message today is Rat Liberation Forever. Oh, it's chaos. Oh, okay. That's our raid message for today. Please, your earliest, well, no, not at your earliest convenience. When the raid goes through, go ahead and post that in Mono's chat for me. Thank you very much. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much for your business, and have a great rest of your night. I've been Pinch. You've been delightful. Mr. Rat is very grateful for you being here, and have a great night.